Stitched together by a network of highways and boulevards that span 1,000 square miles, Los Angeles is a melting pot of social and cultural diversity. For decades, the city has been a magnet for aspiring actors and actresses, all dreaming of becoming American cinema's next big thing. Whilst Hollywood represents the glitz and glamour of LA, another suburb represents the city's flip side. Often referred to as the drive-by capital of the world, Compton is one of the city's toughest neighbourhoods and has long been associated with gangs such as the Bloods and the Crips. It was July 2011 when we headed here to find out more about an unusual gang that was utilising a quintessentially English sport to offer the area's residents a way out of the cycle of crime and violence: the Compton Cricket Club.
There's no way people could actually imagine cricket and Compton in the same sentence, because it's totally opposites. You know, Compton has this image of gangsterism, killings, everything that's bad, versus cricket that's everything that's good. So it's an oxymoron.
Nicknamed the Homies and the Pops, the team was founded in 1995 by homeless activist Ted Hayes and film producer Katie Haber. Having worked together at the Dome Village, a homeless community in downtown Los Angeles, Katie introduced Ted to the sport when the Beverly Hills and Hollywood Cricket Club needed an extra player.
When I went to learn cricket at Katie's behest and played as 11th man for the Beverly Hills Cricket Club, when I saw the game, I loved the dance, the squareness of the cricket, the whole bowling, batting, catching, the ideas of cricket, the beautiful sport, the most beautiful sport in the world as far as I'm concerned, the king of sports. Let's go, babies, let's go!
Originally called the LA Cricket, the team was made up primarily of homeless players, but back when we filmed with them, it also included former gang members. A regular participant in the LA Social Cricket Alliance League, the club's aim was to address homelessness and to curb the negative effects of gang activities amongst the youth of inner-city Los Angeles through the principles of cricket.
Cricket goes beyond the boundary. I believe if you go onto the cricket field with that kind of thinking, by the time the game is over, when you leave the field, you are a much better person that came on the field in the first place.
The club relied solely on sponsorship and donations for its funding and utilised various fields in the greater Los Angeles area to play its matches, although the team had also been on tours to Britain and Australia. Compton is still often thought of as a primarily black community, but Latinos are the largest ethnic group in the area, and the team reflected this diversity. Many of its members were former gangsters, and a number had spent time in jail. The club used the ideals of sportsmanship and the importance of etiquette and fair play in cricket to help players develop respect for authority and a sense of self-esteem.
I see cricket as a moving, physical Zen meditation. That no matter what goes on out there, if you've learned it correctly, when you leave, you're stronger, and you demonstrate that kind of etiquette with your family, your friends, your school, your job, police, even the guy that's got a gun in your face saying, you know what, homie, you's a sissy MFer. Now, if you're a cat that's not deep from cricket or have good discipline in your soul, you'll go, man, bunk you, I'm a mad dog, you back, and bang, you're dead. And a lot of guys in this country die just over that alone.
In 2009, the club had to deal with the loss of one of its own. 20-year-old Jesse Cazares, whose two elder brothers, Emilio and Ricardo, played on the team, was an innocent victim in a drive-by shooting. It was a testament to the club's efforts that Jesse remained the only Compton player to have died in gang-related violence since the team was founded. However, his death was a stark reminder that violence is very much a way of life here.
When you're in Compton and you're on a field and you're playing or something, you hear gunshots, just have to shrug it off. That's life. Death, drive-by shootings, tragedy is so common in these neighborhoods.
While cricket was offering these players a fresh outlook on life, it didn't mean that they were turning their backs on other pursuits associated with the neighbourhood.
Cricket.
Having gained notoriety following the 1988 release of NWA's album Straight Outta Compton, the area has long been associated with West Coast hip-hop. Under the alias Cloth, Ted's sons Theo and Isaac had released a number of tracks that combined elements of Compton and cricket. Utilising a medium popular amongst many of LA's inner-city youth, their music further emphasised the team's key message of change.
We've been doing music for so long, that it was only right for us to implicate the two together. We love cricket, we love music. Americans love music. They don't understand cricket, but we're American, and we're understanding cricket. So the best way to do it, fuse them together and see what comes out. And what you're getting is what you see. We got shots, we got bullets, no chance. We got songs, that just show where we come from and what we represent and what we're trying to get to with the kids, and the people, period, of America.
We feel the best way to introduce cricket to the American youth is not so much just saying, hey, here's a sport. We feel if we can bring it with the element of music and hip-hop, something they can relate to, use as a translation, to get them more excited about the sport. Once we got them into the sport, then the etiquette will come along and the rules of the game. But the first thing is to attract them initially, and we feel that the music, the hip-hop style of music, will attract them to the sport.
The duo enjoyed musical success straight off the bat in 2009 with their debut song called Bullets.
Now cricket white, PS, Duncan Fernie, graffiti and tagging and pants sagging and bagging to respect of a cricket etiquette is how we hanging. Polish my knowledge, and I promise I've seen the light. No time, so keep the shot.
Bullets was our first song, so it's the foundation. It represents us. It's a street song. It comes from the streets. It's not about the rules of the sport. It's about the rules of life, what we've learned. It's serious to us.
In 2011, the club entered into a partnership with the Los Angeles Police Department, using cricket to promote a greater sense of community and cultural understanding across all of LA's ethnic groups. The club's ethos was moving beyond the boundary of Compton.
Just trying to send a message out to try to show everybody that cricket is one of the best sports to play, and I feel honored to play for this team because this is like one of the only sports I ever stuck with, to this day.
My speed, legit, physically fit. My kids fat with a PS. Fat in it, hit the six anytime, anywhere, any place. I represent the states, and I play straight. I'm in the popping crease, form peace with my peeps. Cricket creates brothers. So wake up, no time to sleep. In the slips, you can catch a quick nick in your grill. Bowling at you be amazed by my skill. Run up is a mile, and my style is a playable. Try to play your ball and the swings away like, whoa. I'm a pro now, Rap from Westwood, East Slope. Compton City cricket homies in the pops, let's go. Come on, front foot, back foot, square, cut, forward, hook.
And we just want to thank cricket, and we want to say to cricket that without y'all, we'd be in a lot of trouble. And so we owe cricket. Please allow us to represent cricket and support us. We need the world to support us and bring us into the society of cricket.
Compton cricket, 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 Compton cricket. Green and blood, ready? Compton cricket, Compton cricket, Compton cricket, Compton cricket. That's right. Yeah.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel for the very best of Trans World Sports.